Hi, everybody. This is Jerry from Meditate with Me, and this is our podcast, Seeking the Light, where we believe asking questions is the answer, and the journey is more important than the destination. We're so glad you stopped in today to spend a little time with us. Hello, everyone. This is Jerry, and I am glad to be back with you today again. And I want to start out by describing a little meme I saw today on Facebook that I thought is apropos. Two friends were talking about the upcoming year, and the first friend said, "So, what do you think the next year is going to bring?" And his friend replied, "It's going to bring me flowers." And the first friend asked, "How do you know?" And the second friend replied, "Because I'm planting seeds." So here in episode 10, we're going to be talking about planting seeds for the year. I know people are still mulling over their goals and their wants and their dreams and their aspirations for the next year. I know that because I talked to a couple of compadres yesterday, and they are still in the middle of it. And I have found out by talking to my friends and scrutinizing my own goal setting that when you look a little deeper at your goals, whether it's a new home, a better job, saving enough money to send your kids to college, a family vacation, whatever it is, when you look deeply, you normally will find the core of those dreams, wants, needs, whatever you want to call them, the underlying motivation behind them is to create more happiness in our life. I'm going to present to you my ideas on how to take some mindful, actionable steps in planning your future with the goal of increasing the level of happiness in your life. As we get started here today, I do understand that everyone's idea of happiness is going to be different. We all have different lives, different families, different careers. We're at different points in our life. You might be 20 or you might be 70. And things will change during your life. So don't be afraid to go back and go through these steps multiple times during the year if that would help you. I think it would actually. As we change, as our mindset changes, our ideas of happiness could very, very easily change. I know mine have over the last period of years. So here we go. Some of these are going to be easier than others, but get yourself a pad, get yourself a pencil, or get yourself in front of your iPad or your computer and be prepared to take a few notes. So the first thing we have to do is figure out, in general, what happiness is for us personally. So I would suggest you take some time. I suggest this to myself, not just to you, to take time and quietly reflect on what it is that brings you true joy and fulfillment. I mean, this is probably going to involve some meditation or some quiet reflection, maybe spending some time in nature, contemplating what aspects of life make you feel the most alive, content, happy, and satisfied. At the end of this podcast, as we normally do, we will have a period for some meditation, and we're going to address this particular point in that meditation today. So hang in there with me. The next point is when you're setting goals for happiness, do it with intention and awareness. Try to be present with what it is that you're trying to achieve. Be present with your aspirations. Make sure they're not being influenced by external expectations. Don't set goals based on what your boss wants. Don't set goals based on whatever institutions you may be associated with. Make sure that these are your expectations and they resonate with you deeply, with your values and your desires and your ethics. It's really important. This is a big portion of mindfulness. It's a good idea, I believe, to practice gratitude and do so mindfully. You know, don't just list things that you're thankful for. Take a moment to really savor and experience those feelings of gratitude. And then reflect on why each item in your list is meaningful to you. In a upcoming episode, I'm going to go over this some more because gratitude can spark an awful lot of good in your life. Did you guys hear the one about the optimistic window washer? His scaffolding collapsed on the 42nd floor and was heard saying on the way down, "So far, so good. So far, so good." Now that's optimism. And I think one of the things we can do to help bring some happiness into our life is consciously cultivate a positive outlook in our life. And that's more than just positive thinking. It should involve being aware of your thought patterns and just gently steering them, gently pushing them towards a more hopeful and constructive outlook, particularly when we're in one of those challenging times that we all have had and probably all will have in the future. I think we all recognize that we need to build relationships, but moving forward, think about building relationships mindfully. A mindful relationship is more than just spending time with others. When you're with others, when you're with other people, become fully present in the moment. Be with them. I don't know how else to say that. Be with them. Listen actively. Become a compassionate listener. Become a engaged listener. Be a mindful listener. And, that's another topic we could go into. But just be present in the moment when you're with people. Let them know you're genuinely interested in being with them. Another thing we can do is be in the moment, be consciously engaged when we're doing something that we enjoy, a joyful activity. If you're playing golf, play golf. Leave the office at home. If you're on a boat with your family enjoying a beautiful afternoon, be with them. Don't be thinking about Monday morning. Be with them now. If you're jogging through the park, enjoy the jog. That sounds silly, but enjoy it. Enjoy the sensation of the air on your skin, the sun warming your body, or enjoying the clouds, understanding that the rain that's on its way is going to nourish the grass and the flowers and the fields that grow our food. So whenever you're out, whenever you have a joyful moment, try to be totally present in that moment and take a holistic look at your health. Pay attention to your body. It's going to signal you when you need something. Pay attention to it. And it includes being mindful of everything that goes on. When you need rest, rest. When you need movement, move. When you need nourishment, nourish it. Take time every day and concentrate on how you feel. Do a body scan. It's a mindful exercise that, again, we can approach one of these days. Start a practice of mindful stress reduction. Focus on the quality of your practice, not the length. Be fully engaged in the moment. And you can do this practicing yoga, meditation, or deep breathing. This sounds simple, and it is, but it takes practice and do it regularly. Finally here, take time regularly to sit down and reflect on your path to happiness. Do it in a non-judgmental way. We are not going to all achieve all the things that we want immediately. Acknowledge where you are, acknowledge your progress, and acknowledge there's areas for growth, and make adjustments with compassion towards yourself. Don't forget that. Have compassion towards yourself. That's a big one. Keep in mind, this is all a journey. And remember, asking questions is the answer, and the journey is far more important than the destination. To begin our meditation today, let's find a comfortable place. And today, possibly sit where you can jot notes down on a pad of paper or on one of your devices, because we're going to look into what makes us happy. So we're just going to get relaxed. We're going to begin to relax, and then we're going to reflect on a few things. We're going to do a little visualization. So settle in and become comfortable. And let's begin by taking a deep breath in through our nose and exhaling slowly through our lips, gently blowing. And as we exhale, feel the weight of the day slip away. Feel your shoulders fall. Feel the weight come off of you. Let's do that again. Let's take in a deep breath through our nose and exhale slowly through our lips, blowing gently, becoming more and more relaxed. Your shoulders are falling. The tension's leaving your stomach, your chest, and your neck. And one more time, let's take in this last deep breath through our nose and exhale slowly, blowing gently through our lips, feeling the last tensions of the day exit our whole body with this final exhale. Now let your breathing fall back into its natural rhythm, but keep your awareness of it, gently coming in through your nose, feeling the coolness of the air on the inhale and the warm, moist air on your exhale. Just do this for a few moments, enjoying the quiet and the peace. If random thoughts start to come into your mind, that's okay, that's natural. That's what our minds do. It thinks thoughts. So just look at these thoughts, acknowledge them, and let them pass, and go back to your regular breathing, just being aware. Let's turn our thoughts now to happiness. I'd like you to remember a place that you were, that you experienced an extreme happiness. It's your ideal of happiness when you're in this place. It could be anywhere. It could be at a beach. It could be at a Christmas dinner. It could be in your favorite chair on your porch enjoying a coffee. Take a moment now and relish that memory. Remember the smells. Remember how the air felt on your skin. Remember the sounds. Remember how relaxed you were. Remember the joy and peace in your heart. That's all we have to do. We just have to remember and feel and understand the sensations of that moment. Now remember a time when you were with someone and their company brought joy to your heart. Again, picture that person in your mind and remember how your heart felt. Remember the feelings that you had. Remember what it meant to you. And this is all we need to do, is just recall. Bring those joyous memories back to life. Every minute detail that you can bring back, bring it back and experience it again. Now remember an accomplishment that brought you great joy. Remember everything about it. Remember the people who helped you accomplish your achievement. Remember everything you can about it. Remembering these moments is important for more than one reason. You need to recognize the situations in your life that bring you joy. You need to remember how joy feels. It's easy to get caught up today and just forget what joy feels like. The other reason to remember these joyful moments is when you have a day and you feel that darkness is all around. You can recall these moments. You can recall the details. You can recall the smells. You can recall the feelings. You can recall everything about that moment and bring it up and pull it over you for a wall of protection against the darkness. Take a few moments and just sit in peace, feeling all the joy of the moments in your past. As you start to come back from your journey to joy, let's become aware of our breath yet again. Notice the coolness of the air at the tip of your nose as you inhale. Notice the warmth of the air as you exhale. Be aware as you're breathing in that you're breathing in. And be aware as you're breathing out that you're breathing out. And just sit in stillness and reflect another few moments. As you prepare to move forward with the rest of your day, consider these few words. As I breathe in the beauty of this moment, I am filled with gratitude for the joyful experiences that grace my life. Each memory, a precious gift, illuminates my path with light and warmth. In the quiet of my heart, I acknowledge the abundance of joy that surrounds me, the laughter shared, the smiles exchanged, and the simple pleasures that make life rich. I hold them close to my soul. With a heart full of thankfulness, I affirm my ability to create joy in my life and the lives of others. I am a vessel of happiness, radiating love and positivity. In moments of joy, I see the reflection of the divine, a reminder of the boundless beauty of existence. These moments are sacred, treasured, and an integral part of my journey. May I continue to embrace and cherish these blessings, letting them uplift and inspire me. In the tapestry of my life, each thread of joy weaves a pattern of profound gratitude and peace. As I conclude this meditation, I carry with me the light of these joyful moments shining brightly within me, guiding me forward with hope and serenity. And now, as you move to the rest of your day, I leave you with my wish, as always, of peace and tranquility.